gentlemen, we are here for another episode of NWA TNA. I'm getting a lot of feedback, a lot of support. I appreciate all the support I'm getting for this series. I'm getting a lot more than the last one. It's helping me improve, kinda. Yeah. We are here for TNA Consequence, held in front of 867 people in the AL Birmingham Jefferson Theatre with TR, since I don't think E was able to fit. We start off the show somewhere in 54, of course, with the match card. There's the match card, going all through it. And of course, not every match, like I always say, just I think the most noteworthy matches or the most storyline heavy matches. Basically, the matches that matter in the storyline sense. Or title matches. Also, yeah, Steve Corino lost the NWA World title. So, yeah, we have a new champion for that. Also, we have all those titles here. So, yay. This show will be more packed than the last one. Woo. So, we start off the show. We go. 7 May of 26. Castagnoli talks about the business class, you know. How he got triple teamed by them last month in the 3-on-1 gauntlet, I think. And then now he'll be facing Mr. Robert Roode later on to find out who will become the X-Division champion. Will he keep the title or will Mr. Robert Roode take the title? Of course, Mr. Robert Roode has the business class. He has Nova, he has Frankie, but Cardio Castagnoli, he's hoping that the Motor Machine Guns keep them, locked down, keep them away. Because, well, that's one of the reasons why they decided to, debut and help. So if they didn't help or weren't helpful enough, they were useless. Speaking of which, 7 of 57, we go into the business class versus the Motor Machine Guns. And about that had terrible wrestling and non-existent crowd heat, business class defeated the Motor Machine Guns in 13-20 when Nova pinned Alex Shelley using underhanded tactics. Chris Sabin, he was going to help. He was about to get into the ring and jump and stop the pinfall. But Mr. Robert Roode pulled him off. He ran out, pulled him off the apron and just took him down. So, I can't speak, I'm sorry. Sabin wasn't there to help Shelley. Nova used unhanded tactics, got the pin, and the business class remained strong. Okay, Frankie with a 30, Nova with a 39, Sabin with a 30, Shelley with a 27. Actually, seemed off this game. That's okay. Sabin and Shelley have great chemistry teaming together. Kind of obvious. Frankie Kazarian inconsistent experience. Alex Shelley inconsistent experience. Chris Sabin inexperienced and inconsistent. I thought I'd switch up the last time, not making it sound repetitive, even though it was. And Noah carried a match, turned in performance with a 39. I hope during the show I learn to speak better because I'm doing a poor job at the moment. Then we go to lane of 46. Jarrett's not very happy with how last month turned out. If I remember correctly, it was a double counter. Oh, no, it was double pinfall. No, I made that mistake last time. Well, I thought it was a double count out, but then it was a double pinfall. I think I cut that bit out, but if I didn't, then you got the epic memes of me messing up very often. So Jarrett, he should have won the match, and that is his own opinion. He tried to get it changed, as the owner and as the head booker. He thought, it would be easy for him to get it switched. But he couldn't do that, and I stuck with them tied. Jarrett, he's going to make the stipulation of when he wins, he would have go and face the champion. But since it's tied, all the booking team, majority, made the decision to have Jarrett and Styles face the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Jarrett, he's not happy. He should be doing a one-on-one style like he did with Steve Corino. But hey, at least this time, he better keep his eyes on AJ Styles. Because last time he didn't, Styles costed the match. There we go, 7 lane of 42. Prince Caprice Coleman has had 4 title defences of his national heavyweight title since winning it on the last TNA show. So it's just highlights of the 4 defences, showing his athleticism, showing his prowess. Of course, since all of these were held in front of the National Western Alliance, we were able to use the footage since it's owned in that majority scheme, just like any other NWA company could use our footage. That's what I'm using. That's the loophole I'm using, to just use other companies' footage. It's working, don't judge. I think it was mainly 0-1. Because they use the TNA champions a lot. That's basically what this is. It's just showing how amazing he is. We got Semi of 45, Prince Caprice Coleman versus BG James. His second match, another title match. In a decent match, Prince Caprice Coleman defeats BG James in 15-25 by pinfall with a thermal shock, making defense number 5 of his NWA National Heavyweight title. Now, this is BG James' second match, I think. I'm not good at remembering. Once again, I don't plan this out. I kind of forget what I previously booked. I remember the first match he had was against Robert Gibson for the National Heavyweight title, which he also lost. I'm booking you well, Road Dogg. I'm booking you well, Jesse James. Prince Caprice Coleman for 42, BG James with a 43. Just nice. Coleman experiencing his poor psychology. Still young, so it can work up the psychology. That could get better over time. Then we go to lane of 35. We have Blackout versus the Naturals. I think if I remember correctly, this is the first match we ever had on TNA, NWA TNA. So now we're having it again for both tag titles, the NWA and the TNA tag team titles, since we can do that. In a terrible match, Blackout defeats the Naturals in 13-30 when Homicide submitted Andy Douglas and STF. Of course, Blackout make defense number 4 of the NWA World Tag Team titles and make defense number 1 of the NWA World Tag Team titles. Whoa! Oh, I'm gonna leave that in, or I might not. I most likely will. Yeah. Homicide with a 34, Corey Travers with a 32, Chase Stevens with a 25, and Andy Douglas with a 32. Homicide all of them experienced. The Naturals and Homicide are all experienced. Corey Travers was the only exception. Whoa. Then we go to the line of 27. It's not like a talking promo, it's just like a quick, up next hype thing. You see him, he's getting ready, and then he walks down. He walks through the backstage to a gorilla to make his entrance. It's kind of like that. It's no day where he used to do that. Might maybe do occasionally. You see them like finishing up, getting ready, and then they go out. It's basically that. And he's going to take the title from Castagnoli. He wasn't aiming for the X Division title, but Castagnoli, he just kept pushing and pushing. And to teach him a lesson, Rude will have to take the title to show why the business class are the best class. Made up on the spot. Then we go into the second line of 42. Pretty happy seeing that, both of their performances don't go past 40. So that's of course with the help of the match. I'm really happy Kevin Kelly and Bobby Heenan have pretty good chemistry. I'm really happy about that because it kind of helps, that. And then also we just have Jerry Lawler right there. Anyway, in a battle that had subpar wrestling and a non-existent crowd heat, Claudio Castagnoli defeated Mr. Bobby Roode in 13:05 when Mr. Bobby Roode, or Robert Roode, was disqualified when Frankie Kazarian and Nova run in and attack Double Z. Double C. Of course, Castagnoli, he keeps the title, but by disqualification. Because, Robert Roode was like, you two, a charge! Of course, most of the machine guns would have been there, but they were beaten up by the business class. So, yeah, that gave the business class a chance to be outside of the ring, watching, making sure that Roode got, the upper hand. He didn't get the win, but he got the upper hand, and he's inexperienced. I swear I'm good at talking. Usually it's just, I should really plan these out. I'm not going to. As I like the, you know, added bonus of I don't know what I'm booking. I'll book on the fly. That's how I did the death of WCW, and you could really tell. Then we go to the second lane of 42 and about that had subpar wrestling and little heat. Tommy Dreamer defeated the Prototype in 11:44 by pinfall with a pile driver. Remember the Prototype? You might not know him. He's like that face. Like, I remember in real life he turned into, you know, this like small wrestler. You know, didn't have much heat. You know, maybe won one US title. You know, and then he came back for a WrestleMania, I think. Like early in the year, and he faced the Fiend, and he got squashed. Remember that time he got squashed by the Undertaker? You might not know him because, you know, he was just a squash star. He just got squashed by these people. His name was John Cena. You know, he's the squash magnet. He gets squashed. Yeah. So I was gonna say he gets squashed here too, but it's more of an even bout. But of course, as the Prototype, generic bitch. Of course, Prototype with a 26, Tommy Dreamer with a 47. Oh yeah, put on for the World Junior Weight title. Apparently the Prototype is too beefy. So yeah. Well, either way, Tommy Dreamer got the win. Prototype was experienced. Yeah, he didn't get the title defense, but yeah. Post-match, you know, Tommy Dreamer celebrated. He's gone up the ramp. He's gone backstage, and there's the Prototype sitting in the corner, and you can see he's thinking about something. You see the anger on his face. You don't know what he's thinking. But you see that anger. He rolls out of the ring, grabs a mic off the ring announcer, just snatches it off, and he says that he's tired of being overlooked. He's tired of being a generic, basic bitch. Next time you see the Prototype, you might remember the face, but you won't remember the character. Breaking fourth wall, throws the mic into the crowd, T-pose. No, he might throw the mic into the crowd. You know, it's a nice souvenir, but that's basically it. He doesn't he T-poses on the floor. No. Main event time, 7:18 of 59. AJ Styles versus Jeff Jarrett versus Kazunari Muyukami. I didn't want to say it like that, but I had to go slower, and it sounded weird. So I'm hoping, if I'm not covering up the outcome, well, you know what the outcome is. If I am covering up the outcome, a little bit of suspense. As you know, I'm hopefully covering it up. And about that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Jeff Jarrett defeats AJ Styles and Kazunari Muyukami in 16:01 when Jarrett pins Muyukami with a figure, or submits him with a figure 4 leg lock. I was looking back on the videos while editing it, and I said someone got pinned with a submission. I think that's of Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels. I said Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe defeated Christopher Daniels by pinfall with a Dragon Sleeper. That's what I said. And no one pointed it out. Thank God. But now you know. But submits Muyukami with the fixed 4 leg lock. He wins the NWA World Heavyweight title. Kazunari was the weak link. Well, you beat Steve Corino after his first title defense on this show. So now, Jeff Jarrett's a bigger name, should bring more prestige to the title, hopefully, or he might just lose after the first defense. That's the issue of not having a big main title, not having the TNA World title yet, because I'm going to wait a bit. I'm not going to instantly push it in. I'm going to make it more realistic and have the NWA. Difference is, the NWA championships, they're put down as alliance titles. So it means that anyone in NWA can use them, which we've seen previously with Steve Corino losing the title. With the last show, multiple championships won't be able to be used. I couldn't use Tommy Dreamer since he had to go off somewhere. I couldn't use Steve Corino to make sure he kept the title, so he went off. The only title they could use was a tag title. They couldn't even use the champions. So that's why the championships are basically vacated. Basically. Anyway, off the little tangent of Alliance titles being a pain. AJ Styles with a 53, Jeff Jarrett with a 61, Muyukami with a 42. Of course, the thing of rivalry advanced. AJ Styles inconsistent and inexperienced. Jeff Jarrett inconsistent. Yeah, you're new. Well done. You're new. And post-match, Simulator 58. Jarrett, having picked up the win, winning the title after, trying to weasel it into a one-on-one championship match. And then losing it. And then getting a draw for Styles. And then, Styles hit. I'm going to put a little backstory to the end of the match. Styles, he had the win. Hit the Styles Clash. Was about to go for the calf killer. Let's say that was the debut of the calf killer. I don't know when he started using it. He used the calf killer. He's going to go for it. It wasn't. And then, Jarrett, he grabs the guitar, smashes it over his head. It's a triple threat, no DQ. He throws Styles out of the ring. Styles was really going for the legs. So Jarrett thought, hey, let's try and ruin this man's career. And did the figure 4 leg lock. And Muyukami tapped out. And then Jarrett, overhyped celebration with the title. He's like, ah! Woo! Look at me! I'm the king! That's basically because you saw how, Jarrett built himself really strong at the beginning of the first few years. That's basically what I'm doing here. Because, he's one of the top names. I think he's the best performer we have. Because Mike Rotundo, he's more of a road agent. So I upped his stats because that's what I did in Death of WCW. Because otherwise, they're terrible road agents. So I did that all of them, and I'm there at the top of the creative things. So the creative kind of fact. Literally, yeah, Jack just overhyped celebration. He got the title. He's over pushing himself. The booking team was like, but Jarrett, either way, was going to be in a situation. If you think about it, he was the one over Styles, so either way, he was going to be in the match. Come on, 54. I think it's going down a little bit. I think last time we got 59. Either way, the show increased our popularity in one region, which isn't much. But since we don't have a good TV deal, getting boosted in the Southeast region is pretty good. That Southeast region, again, boosted up there. It's really good. It helps our popularity. Then if we get more popular, we're able to get more TV deals in the future. And then, boy, we're going to be tripping in the TV deals. Oh, by the way, I'm still trying to get a TV deal. It's not working out. The current broadcasters I'm trying to use, they have the tour highlights of the events. I tried to make a TV show, but they declined. Why? I don't know. So at the moment, I'm still doing a monthly show. So yeah, we're going to reach 2003 before we can realise it. Done. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure to slap the like button if you want to see more. Make sure to comment what you thought of the show. I like seeing your opinions. I like seeing if people like to shit on me or try to give me encouragement. I don't get many, but the few I get are usually good now, which I'm happy about. Any types of storylines you have for me, if you want to know the roster, check out episode 2 where I showed the entire roster. So if you want to make a storyline, go there, pick out a few people. I want to see that, and then I'll try to book it. Any types of challenges you have for me, like pushing anyone, giving someone a title, anything like get someone to rage quit the company, which I don't want to do very much, but if it's a challenge, I might have to go and do it. If it interferes with storylines, I'll say no. Share this video and all other Halfway TW videos with people who also enjoy this type of content. Subscribe and smack the notification bell so you never miss a video or stream. Check out the second channel, ArchoToo. Do the same stuff over there because, yeah, whoa, epic. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.